Yeah, Tyler Ford will toss it. We'll see how it's officiated. Is it going to be tight officiating from the outset? You'd have to believe, because they want to make sure everything's under control. So the Pels, they can make it 2 out of 3. CJ coming up flat and short. But this is a big one. You win this, you've already guaranteed yourself a tie in the season series. Now the moving pick by Bridges. Dyson trying to stay in front of CP3. Ayton, jump hook.
And you can see what Chris Paul's doing early.
On the run out, Saric inside. He wanted Ayton. Chris Paul, he got him to bite. He's getting everybody involved.
He's getting everybody involved.
Long one. Can't leave him. Going back to the big guy. He's going to work. And on the step back, Zion almost took it away. Craig, he wanted an off arm. Torrey Craig coming up short. Craig, he wanted an off arm. Torrey Craig coming up short and tiptoe. It's the length of 8.
So now you can expect more touches for Deandre Ayton now.
Man, he shares it. Bridges, his corner. Mikal Bridges on Friday night. Sarge.
They are going to this young man.
Step back. Zion will pick it up. CJ trying to lose Craig. That was a tough one.
He didn't carry it.
Over the top, Sarge, they fronted him. Zion's there, but Sarge will get it anyway. At a timeout. Adjustments for the Pels coming up at the defensive end of the floor. Yeah, he's going to diversify his game.
This is what they're going to do for the majority of the game. They're going to continue to put Chris Paul in pick and rolls and live with his decision making, which I can completely understand.
Saric's face-up game, and he can score here. Zion waits, reads, and he's got a crease. He's bumped. He's going to the free throw line of the foul by Ayton, who got there late.
In the league, this young man right here with the basketball?
Yeah, he's exceptional. He's a Hall of Fame quarterback is what he is. It'll be Sarge sharing it. Ayton's got it.
See how that ball's moving from hand to hand, but it all starts with number 3. Chris Paul for them. There is no rim protection.
Yeah, and he's got to come out, whether it's Larry or Zion. Now, he's going in. And a good spin. Great footwork. Deandre Ayton, what a talented guy. The first overall pick. Well, they picked it up at the defensive end. You can see Craig all over Larry Nance. Cavante shares it. Extra pass. Great look. Jose. It's too strong again. He also created contact with Jose on the way by, and he couldn't get there. Now, Chris Paul with 8. And he'll get the easy one and go to the line. The drop by Chris Paul is the key.
Deandre Ayton being your Batman and Robin, it's going to keep them out of isolation situations.
Sarge kept it alive. CJ's got it. Sarge out there with 8.
It's a double drag. This is always hard to guard.
It's Sarge. He's already got 1 triple. And the easy one inside blown. Contact from Shaman. He's going up against Sarge. He'll get there. Didn't get the roll, but he got there. And it's picked up as they come out looking in the open floor. Now they get it out of the timeout to the postman. And the jump hook. Deandre Ayton took his time, as opposed to what we saw a little bit earlier. And it's a 3-point lead once again for the Phoenix Suns. Ayton's got 12. Bridges has 15. 2 in double figures. Craig. There you go. Trey's got it. Pels down by 3. And they really have not hit their stride at this end of the floor. CJ. That was 1 on 5.
Trying to run our stops, we get stops, get out and run, and get some easy bats before they set their defense. They're doing a great job.
There was a couple of good looks, especially to the second for Trey. They enter for Ayton, and that was blocked away.
He was early on that rotation.
Yep.
Right? We talked earlier about how the coaches kind of got on him about him being late on that rotation. He definitely wasn't late there.
Second chance points. Go to the Pels there.
He was early on that rotation.
Yep.
Right? We talked earlier about how the coaches kind of got on him about him being late on that rotation. He definitely wasn't late there.
Second chance points. Go to the Pels there. As Ayton asks for the early post. Drop the double, take it away. And Dyson did a good job to come in. CJ has Zion.
And that's a great pass.
First team foul belongs to the Pels and Dyson Daniels. Now Chris Paul, he's got 3 fouls. Saric has got the range. Splat that time. First team foul belongs to the Pels and Dyson Daniels. Now Chris Paul, he's got 3 fouls. Saric has got the range. Splat that time. First team foul belongs to the Pels and Dyson Daniels. Now Chris Paul, he's got 3 fouls. Saric has got the range. Splat that time.
This is what's killing the Pels right now, with second and third opportunities.
Ayton didn't get it, but he stays with the play, and he's back at it. And he'll get it this time. Yeah, second chance points are really hurting the Pels right now.
I like how Dice is trying to attack Chris Paul.
Ayton again, same result. And he had options.
Right, he's really good in that short row area. Both of them are rolling, both of them are popping. So what they're forcing the Pels to do is communicate a little more than usual.
You get 90 to 100 a game, you're in pretty good shape. That means you're doing your job. And they've already got 60 and a couple of free throws. 5 and 14 game with a block. He's already up to 20 and 11. And it's out.
Same play.
The high screen for Ayton, who wanted to get it in the post, and he will, and the same result.
And that's the thing. They're running that pick and roll, and they're using that to drive their offense in this second half.
Good coverage inside. It still got to him. And Ayton, tall ball, kept it up high.
He's putting Deandre Ayton back in the game.
Zion's got 26. Payne gets another triple. So he's starting to fill it up a little bit. That's Cameron Payne. Devontae, and that was off the foot. It wasn't a kick. It was a bad pass off the foot. It'll be Ayton. And points off the turnover. Down to 6. And this is with Chris Paul out of the game, don't forget. Slow it down. And an 8-point lead for the Pels. So the Pels, one of the highest scoring teams in the league. 117 a game, and Shamit's going to the line looking for a 4-point play. Najee got him. Yeah, make a statement. Opening 2 minutes of the fourth. It'll be Bridges, his spot. And that was falling for him. Another second chance opportunity for Ayton. He gave up the dribble. Good grab by Shamit to repost. Mid-range. Ayton's so good at that.
We saw this last year in the playoffs. Right now, this young man sitting on 28 and 13 with almost 10 minutes to go.
And that's on 13 of 18 for the field. Zion's got a beat on the baseline. It's blocked away, and Jonas is going to the free throw line, and hopefully Zion's okay.
Right now, this young man sitting on 28 and 13 with almost 10 minutes to go.
And that's on 13 of 18 for the field. Zion's got a beat on the baseline. It's blocked away, and Jonas is going to the free throw line, and hopefully Zion's okay. A 9-point game.
And that's one of those where your reputation kind of takes over everything else.
Jonas is going up. And they're going to call the foul on Ayton. That's his 5th. Gets the switch. Damian Lee. Zion up against Ayton all the way to the cup. And a foul on Deandre Ayton. He's fouled out of the game.
He's gone.